Hello people, the tube, and welcome back to another review. So this time I'm reviewing the film The Stepford Wives. This is the 1975 classic version, not the 2004 remake, where they turned it into a comedy. No, this is the horror/thriller one. So an innocent woman moves to the town of Stepford Village with her husband and her two kids. And of course, she makes new friends, meets new people, when she starts to realize that there's something off about the women in the community. Now, this is during the time of the 1970s with the women's lib movement, and where women, wasn't about making sandwiches in the kitchen, and, this was more about them being liberated during this time. Well, this town, all the women basically did nothing but serve their men, cooked them dinner, worried about what the men were doing, made sure that they were sexually pleased and enjoying themselves. And she finds it to be, well, weird considering the fact that every female in the town is exactly like this, wearing the sundresses with the big hats, giving up, the women are giving up their pleasures. One of the women have their volleyball court destroyed so her man could get a pool, which, by the way, during the film you see her change because she was playing the volleyball, and then she gives it up once she is turned. The movie's good. It definitely stands out among a lot of the other 70s films. I think this one definitely has more of a feminist twist to it, which is fine. And I actually think it makes it more enjoyable. It's not like Shivers, which is a David Cronenberg film about feminism, like the dark side of it. This is more along the lines of, what if men actually got their way and basically reverted women back to the 1950s, where they couldn't argue and you had to do what they said. And no, this movie's good. The atmosphere is actually really well done, and there's a lot of parts where they'll be talking, and of course the suspenseful music will build, and it'll be two characters just kind of staring at each other, and you can just feel the atmosphere and the nervousness between two characters. The main character is probably the best part of the film. I think she is a really enjoyable actress in the film, and I think out of all the characters, she is the most memorable. I think the ending is actually perfect. The ending is more depressing than usual films. It's almost your typical horror ending, at least later on. And it has a very depressing style, like a lot of 70s films. Films like I Spit on Your Grave and Last House on the Left, where, even though they figured out what the problem was, there's still nothing's fixed. It's still depressing because the world is just a shitty place in general. So Stepford Wives is definitely a thumbs up, and if you haven't seen it, you should check it out.